So you've just started your lock journey, or you're thinking about it, and you're wondering what is the first year like. Let me tell you, it's not just about the hair, it's about the growth, it's about the patience, it's about learning to really trust the process. Here are 20 things, real things that nobody tells you what to expect on your first year of your lock journey. The first thing that nobody tells you about your lock journey is you definitely start to feel a lot more free. And I'm talking less stress, less detangling, more self-acceptance. Over time you'll feel more free and more free. Your natural self and at home. That's something that they do not tell you. The next thing that they don't tell you is people will have opinion. Ignore them. Some will love it, some won't get it. This journey is yours, it's not theirs. Confidence is always going to be your best response. The next thing that they don't tell you is you will become more in tune with your hair. And I always talk about this on my lock journey, how I became more in tune with my hair, and I was so eager to learn. And obviously if you're googling this or you're searching up this video and you come across this video, then you're going to be more in tune as well. But you'll learn what your hair likes, you'll learn what your hair doesn't like, you'll learn how it reacts in the weather, you'll learn how it reacts in the summer, you'll learn when it needs care, when it doesn't need care. Like, you will literally learn everything with your locks, what makes you become more in tune with your hair. The next thing that they don't tell you is retwisting is not always going to be the answer. More retwist does not mean faster lock. In fact, over retwisting can damage your lock, cause thinning, and it causes breakage. So yes, retwisting is not going to be your only answer. The next thing that they don't tell you is the ugly stage is mental. What you think the ugly stage is, it's not really an ugly stage. It's just an adjustment period. You're getting used to your new look. You're getting used to yourself. Be kind to yourself. The next thing that they don't tell you is moisture becomes non-negotiable. Dry locks equals brittle lock. Expect to hydrate often. Expect to moisturize. And especially if you live in dry weather, you're gonna need to moisturize. Or if you wear protective styles all the time, you're gonna need to moisturize. The next thing that they don't tell you is your scalp may feel more exposed. Tighter partings and less volume. Your scalp may be visible early on and sensitive to the sun and the cold or attention. The next thing that they don't tell you is you might deal with buildup early on in your lock journey. Too many products, heavy oils, all of this can cause buildup, especially in immature lock. Keep your product use light and clean. The next thing that they don't tell you is you will have to learn how to rewash your hair. Washing becomes more about technique and gentle cleansing without unraveling, especially in the earlier stages and the earlier months. The next thing that they don't tell you is budding will happen at different times. Some locks will start to bud, some locks won't. Some locks will lock faster than others. Don't expect a uniform progress. Every strand has its own timeline. Another thing that they don't tell you is you will grow more than just locks. It's a personal journey. You will develop patience. You will have self-love. It's going to be a deeper connection with your hair, like I can't even explain. The next thing that they don't tell you is photos will be your best friend. Progress is hard to see day to day, so take picture monthly to expect new growth, to see a growth. The next thing that they don't tell you is your routine will simplify. You don't need a million products when it comes to hydration. You just need a good cleanser. Occasional oiling will carry you throughout your lock journey. The next thing that they don't tell you is less manipulation equals better result. The less you twist, the less you pull, the less you overstyle, the healthier and the more defined your locks will be. The next thing that they don't tell you is you will have to let go of the perfect image of lock. You'll move on from focusing on perfection to embracing authenticity, and that is powerful. I'm not even gonna lie. The next thing that they don't tell you is you'll question if you did the right thing, and every single body who is on their lock journey questions this. I questioned this a million times when I first started, so you're not alone. But it's totally normal to feel unsure. It's totally normal to feel like you want to give up at times. All you have to do is keep going at the end of the day. Next thing that they don't tell you is your parting system becomes more visible. As your scalp is more exposed in the early months, parting system really shows. Choose what fits your style. The next thing is they don't tell you about locks is every stage of locks looks completely different. From starter coils to budding, mature locks to thickening, your locks will evolve month to month. So I just want you to know that patience is always going to be key at the end of your lock journey. The next thing that they don't tell you is your hair will shrink. As your locks start to form, as it starts to tighten, your locks will shrink. It's evident that your hair is going to shrink. But do not panic. It's a sign of growth. It's a sign of progress. Another thing that they don't tell you is Frizz is your friend. Frizz is completely normal. Everybody goes through it on their lock journey. It's not the end of your lock journey. It just means your hair is doing the work of matting together and locking. embrace it. Embrace the frizz. I always say it. The first year of your lock journey is always going to be full of surprise. Some challenging, some beautiful, but every stage is worth it. Remember, your locks are growing and so are you. If this video helped you feel more prepared or inspired, don't forget to like and comment your experience. Subscribe for more tips, subscribe for more beauty content. Also, check out my lock playlist on my channel that says Lock Paradise, and that can definitely help you if you're just starting your locks journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.